Hello guys, and welcome to a new video. So guys, today we're gonna be doing trigonometry. Yeah, so guys, in trigonometry we have three parts, whereby we have general trigonometry, and then we have trigonometry 2D and 3D, and then after that we have trigonometric functions. So guys, today we're gonna be doing general trigonometry. Yeah, we are preparing for like the trial examination that will take place on Monday. Yeah, paper 2, guys. So yeah, guys, in trigonometry, guys, when you do trigonometry, when you solve trigonometric questions, the first thing that you need to do, guys, I tell you guys, how such like we have such what I'm writing here, you must know it by head, because if you don't know it by head, you won't be able to solve like questions related to trigonometry. So guys, the first thing that you have to know is this thing. This is what we call our summary. So guys, we have our Cartesian plane. So guys, in our Cartesian plane, so guys, because of we're doing trigonometry, usually we know this as our y-axis and our x-axis. Mara, because of we're doing trigonometry, so guys, here we're going to put 0 degrees, and then here we're going to have 90. Yeah, as you can see, guys, 90 degrees is something like this. So yeah, we have 0, and then we have 90, and then we add another 90, and then we get 180, and then we add another 90, we get 270, and then we add another 90, we get 360. So guys, please note, after doing this thing, please note, the simplest way you can know this is to, like, you must memorize this. Yeah, add sugar to coffee, guys. Yeah, but so guys, if we add sugar to coffee, what do we mean? Guys, we know because of we have 0 and then we have 90, so it means this will be our first quadrant, and then this will be our second quadrant, and then this will be our third quadrant, and then our fourth quadrant. So guys, because of this is our first, it means this A will go to the first quadrant, and then the S for sugar will go to the second quadrant, the T for two will go to the third, and the C for coffee will go to the fourth quadrant. You see, guys, so that's why I said add sugar to coffee. Yeah, so guys, that's the simplest way to cram it. Yeah, you add sugar to coffee. So guys, what does our add sugar to coffee mean? It means, in the first quadrant, A is for all positive, guys. Yeah, A is for all positive. So guys, what do we mean, what do we mean when we say all positive? We mean when sign is in the first quadrant, it is positive, and when tan is also in the first quadrant, it is also positive, along with cos. Guys, so basically, because of A is for all positive, it means S will be for sine, T will be for tangent, and then C will be for cos. So what does this mean? It means in the second quadrant, guys, in the second quadrant, S belongs in the second quadrant, so it means sine in the second quadrant is positive, mare tan and cos, when they come to the second quadrant, they are gonna be negative. The same way as tan. So tan is in the third quadrant, it means tan in the third quadrant is positive, but when sine and cos comes to the third quadrant, they become negative. The same way as cos. Cos in the fourth quadrant is positive, but when sine and tan comes to the fourth quadrant, they become negative. So guys, I hope you understand. So guys, after knowing this, you must know we must play with our signs. So guys, in the first quadrant, please note you start with a negative. So when you start with a negative, this side we're gonna have a positive, and because of we have a positive here, it means here we're gonna have a negative and a positive, and then a negative and a positive, and then a negative and then a positive. So basically it means each quadrant must have opposite signs. So guys, please note when you do your signs, you must start with this one, which is 90. So it means here we're gonna have 90 minus theta, and then here we're gonna have 90 plus theta, and then here we're gonna have 180 minus theta, and then here we will have 180 plus theta, and then here 270 minus theta, and then here we're gonna have 270 plus theta, and then after that here we're gonna have 360 minus theta, and then we have 360 plus theta. So guys, please note, as you can see, 90 minus and 360 plus, they lie in the first quadrant. 90 plus and 180 plus 180 minus, they lie in the second quadrant, and so on and so on. So guys, it means for this thing, you must know it by head in order for you to solve trigonometric questions. And then another thing, guys, is this one. We know we have SOHCAHTOA, right? So what does SOHCAHTOA means? It means we have the S, and then we have the C, and then we have the T. So basically for the S, it means we have sine of theta is equals to O. So O is for opposite, and then H is for hypotenuse. And then we come to cos. So the cos of theta will be A for adjacent, and then H for hypotenuse. And then we have tan. So tan will be O for opposite, and then A for adjacent. So guys, what do we mean? It means in our diagram, let's say we have a right-angled triangle in the first quadrant. So guys, it means here we have our angle of theta. So the side that is opposite to our angle of theta, it is known as the opposite side, and then the longest side, we know it is known as the hypotenuse side, and the one that is parallel to the x-axis, we know it as the adjacent. So guys, it means as we know, so this one, it is parallel to the y-axis, so it means this can also be y, and then this one is parallel to the x-axis, so it means it can be x, and then our hypotenuse, we name it r. So that means in sine theta, opposite will be your y, and then hypotenuse will be your r, and then in cos, adjacent will be your x, and then hypotenuse will be your r, and then in tan, opposite will be your y, and then your adjacent will be x. So it means sine theta is equals to y over r, and then cos theta is equals to x over r, and then tan theta is equals to y over x. So guys, after that, we have to know our identities. So guys, our identities says that sine theta all over cos theta, we know that gives us tan theta. So guys, you must know this by head. And then this is the first one, and then the second one says sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is equals to 1. Yeah, this is the second one. And then guys, from the second one, if we make sine squared theta the subject of the formula, it means we're going to have 1, and then we transpose positive cos squared theta to that side, and that will be negative cos squared theta. So basically that will give us that will mean sine squared theta is equals to 1 minus cos squared theta. So basically where you see sine squared theta, it's more like you see 1 minus cos squared theta, and where you see 1 minus cos squared theta, it's more like you see sine squared theta. And then we have the fourth identity. So the fourth identity also comes from the second identity, whereby in the third one we made sine squared theta the subject of the formula. So this time we're going to make cos squared theta the subject of the formula. So if we make cos squared theta the subject of the formula, it means we have to transpose sine squared theta to that side, and that will be 1 minus sine squared theta. So guys, that will give us our 4 identities. So guys, remember you must know them by head. And then after that, guys, we have our compound angles, and then we have our double angles. So guys, I think your compound and your double angles, guys, you must know them. If you don't know them, we have them in our formula sheet, but then I was gonna write them down, Mara. The problem is that I'm trying to keep my videos short, so right now I'm going to do a question. So guys, we have to keep this summary close, because in order for us to answer the questions, we need our summary, you see, guys. So guys, the first question says we must simplify. So we simplify cos 360 minus x multiply by sine 360 minus x, and then cos 90 minus x all over sine squared 90 minus x, and then sine 180 plus x. So guys, please note so when you solve your question, your questions, please note when you see actually guys, we have 90, we have 180, we have 270, and then we have 360. So guys, please note when you have 90, when you are given 90 and 270, so guys, this only applies to 90 and 270. So guys, when you are given 90 and 270, please note your sign will change to cos, and then your cos will change to sine, right? So guys, I will show you what does that mean. Marwana, please note when you are given 90 and 270, your sine will change to cos and your cos will change to sine. So guys, Akire, we have a question. So here's our question. So guys, how do we solve this question? So firstly, they say cos 360 minus x. So guys, in order for you to solve this question, the reason why I said you need to know this table by head, it's because of when you are in an exam room, you need to write this down, wabo, on your question paper, wabo. You must make a little summary for yourself so that you don't make mistakes, wabo. So you need to write this down, and then after writing this down, and then you meet a question like this. So when you see a question like this, they say cos 360 minus x. So whenever you're going to do, you're going to look for 360 minus in our whatever, wabo. So guys, here is 360 minus, wabo. So please note here it can be theta, or it can be x, or it can be beta, or it can be alpha, but in this case we have x. So you check now, where do you find 360 minus? So guys, we find our 360 minus in the fourth quadrant. So guys, in the fourth quadrant, remember this is where cos belongs. So because of this is where cos belongs, it means in the fourth quadrant your cos is positive, mare your sine and your tan, when they come to the fourth quadrant, they are going to be negative, wabo. But in this case, you can see they said, what is your cos? So this is like they said, what is your cos in your fourth quadrant, wabo. So now we can see 360 minus, it's in the fourth quadrant. So they is saying, what is our cos in our fourth quadrant? So that means our cos in our fourth quadrant is positive. So your answer is going to be cos x. And guys, please note the reason why cos still remains as cos, it's because of we are having 180 and 360. If we had like 90 and 270, your cos was going to change to sine, wabo. So after that, guys, we wrote cos minus x, and then we put it in the brackets. After that, we come to this one. So here they're saying, what is sine in the fourth quadrant? Why do I say sine in the fourth quadrant? It's because 360 minus is also found in the fourth quadrant. So how is your sine in the fourth quadrant? Remember, in the fourth quadrant, that's where cos belongs. So that means the only thing that is positive in the fourth quadrant, that will be cos. So sine and tan, when they come to the fourth quadrant, they are going to be negative. So when your answer will be negative sine x. Wabo, guys. And then after that, we come to this one. So here they're saying cos 90 minus x. So guys, here they're saying, what is your cos in the first quadrant? Why do I say cos in the first quadrant? Because 90 minus x, it is found in the fourth quadrant. Here it is 90 minus theta. So it is found in the first quadrant, So because of 90 minus x is found in the first quadrant, so that simply means what is your cos in the first quadrant? So guys, in the first quadrant, remember we said that's where they are all positive. So it means your answer must be positive, right? Mara guys, remember I said when they give you 90 or 270, your sine will change to cos, or your cos will change to sine. So in this case, we are given cos. So it means our cos need to change to what? To sine. So your answer will be sine x. So guys, please remember before writing sine x, you firstly have to check is your answer going to be positive or negative. So guys, how did we find our answer as positive? It's because of we said sorry about that. It's because of we said what is our cos in the first quadrant. So we know cos in the first quadrant, remember in the first quadrant they are all positive, so it means cos in your first quadrant is going to be positive, hence our answer is positive. But then after that you still need to check now, are you given 90 or 270? Yeah, so in this case, as you can see, we are given 90 and 270, so it means your cos need to change to what? To sine. So yeah guys, I hope you understand. And then after that we come to this one. So this one says sine squared 90 minus x. So they're saying, what is your sine? How is your sine in the first quadrant? Why? Because 90 minus x is found in the first quadrant. So our sine in the first quadrant is positive because as you can see, it's all positive in the first quadrant. So our sine is going to be positive, right? But guys, remember, because of they said 90, as you can see, they said sine squared 90 minus x. So because of they said 90, it means your sine need to change to what? To cos. So guys, your answer will be positive cos squared x. Why do I say cos squared x? Because we are given sine squared, right? Hence, I'm also having squared. So after that, guys, and then they say, what is your sine in the third quadrant? Why do I say in the third quadrant? Because 180 plus x, it is found in the third quadrant. So they're saying, how is your sine in the third quadrant? So guys, our sine in the third quadrant, as we can see, in the third quadrant, that's where tan belongs. So it means only tan is positive in the third quadrant. Sine and cos, when they come to the third quadrant, they are going to be negative. So it means your answer is going to be negative. And guys, because of they said 180, it means your sine doesn't change to cos. So your sine will remain as sine. So your answer will be negative sine x. Right? And then after that, guys, we are done. So guys, as you can see, no, we're not necessarily done, but we are done with the first step. So guys, as you can see, Luena, for me to find my first step, I had to use this summary of mine. Wabo guys. So that simply means you will have to know that summary in order for you to answer questions like this. Wabo guys. So after that, guys, as we can see, this simply means that we have cos x, right? And then we have negative sine x, and then we have positive sine x all over cos squared theta, guys. Actually, guys, when we have x squared, it's more like we are having x multiplied by x. So it means you're also going to say cos x multiplied by what? By cos x. So basically, you're going to open two brackets and put your cos. And then after that, we are left with what? Negative sine x, right? So guys, yeah guys, as you can see, this is your first step and then this is your second step. So guys, after doing your second step, as you can see, guys, your negative, so okay, your cos x will cancel your cos x, and then your negative sine x will cancel your negative sine x, right guys? So we're gonna be left with what? Sine x all over what? Cos x. And guys, because of our identities, as you can see, guys, sine theta divided by cos theta is equal to tan theta. So in this case, we are having sine x divided by cos x. So it simply means our answer will be what? Tan x. Right, guys? So yeah, guys, I hope you understand. So yeah, guys, as you can see, guys, the next question says sine squared 108 plus sine squared 18. So guys, how do we solve a question like this? So it's simple, guys. So guys, please note when you are dealing with trigonometry, you don't necessarily need to stress yourself, right? So because of guys, as you can see, the first question that you can expect is a question like this, which tells you about your quadrants. Yeah, so guys, when I say it tells you about your quadrant, like I mean this. I guess, guys, as you can see, 360 minus it is in the fourth quadrant, and then 180 plus x, it is in the third quadrant, and so on and so on. So guys, that one, it is straightforward, so it's not gonna be difficult for you to solve a question like that. But then what if we have a question like this, whereby you are having only numbers? So guys, when you only have numbers, it's not that difficult, What you have to do is to remember, when you are dealing with trigonometry, guys, you must okay, not necessarily focus, but yeah, you must do that, guys. You must focus on your 90, 180, 270, and then 360. You see, guys, yeah. Or you must focus on what? On 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and 60 degrees, which is known as what? As your special angles. Well, guys, so you will understand when time goes by. So yeah, guys, so when I say you must focus on your 90, 180, 270, and 360, or 30, 45, and 60 degrees, I mean, guys, okay, let's leave the special angles. Wabo. So guys, let's focus on 90, 180, 270, and 360. So guys, when you see a question like this, when the first thing that you need to do, as you can see, they said sine squared 108. When you must check, or okay, 108, as long as you are given a number that is greater than 90. Wabo, guys, as long as you are given a number that is greater than 90, it means you must focus on what? 90 degrees, 180, 270, and 360. Wabo, guys. So guys, what you need to do is you must check now what your 108, is it close to 90, or is it close to 180, or is it close to 270, or is it close to 360? So guys, how can we see which one is it close to? So guys, as you can see, if you say 180 degrees minus 108 degrees, there is 72 degrees difference, guys. And then when you say 108 degrees minus 90 degrees, there is 18 degrees difference, guys. So it means it is close to, your 108 is close to what? Is close to 90 degrees. So guys, because of your 108 is close to 90 degrees, when what you're going to do, you're going to say sine squared, and then you say 90 degrees. So you write the thing that is you write the number that is close to that number. So guys, the number that is close to 108 is 90, and then I come again. So because of you are having 90, so guys, in order for you to get to 108, what is it that you have to do? Do you have to add, or do you have to subtract? So guys, obviously you have to add, because you are having a number that is less than 108. So guys, we need to add. So guys, what are we adding? We are adding 18, right? Okay, guys, don't say we are adding 18 just because you see the 18 on that other side. In order for you to know now what are we adding, you can simply say 108 minus the number that is close to it, which is 90. So your difference is 18. So it means 90 plus 18, it is the same as what? As 108. Whereby, guys. So and then after that, you put your what? Sine squared 18. So guys, this is the same as this. Just that here, remember, in order for you to reach here, you just check is your number close to 90 or 180 or 270 or 360, and then after finding that, and then you're gonna check in order for you to get back to that number, do you add or do you subtract? So guys, as you can see, we are 108, it is close to 90, and then when we are having 90, in order for us to get back to 108, we have to add 18, and that will be your answer, guys. And then the second step, so when it is here, it is quite simple. Why? Because you are going to say sine squared. So you are going to do what we've been doing. So you're going to say sine squared in the second quadrant. Why do I say in the second quadrant? So guys, you're going to act like you are having 90 degrees plus theta, even though you are having 90 degrees plus 18, because at the end of the day, theta it is the angle, and 18 degrees is also an angle. Wabo, guys. So you're going to act like you are having actually, guys, remember when we are having a number like this. Okay, let's say guys, we had sine squared 90 plus theta. So guys, actually, if we have sine squared 90 plus theta, our answer is going to be, we're going to say 90 plus theta, it is in the second quadrant. So how is our sign in the second quadrant? So guys, remember, in the second quadrant, that's where sign belongs. So it means our sign is going to be what? To be positive, right? So after that, guys, remember we are having 90, and remember when we are given 90, it means your sign is going to change to what? To cos. So it means your answer is going to be cos squared theta. So guys, please note, as you can see, Luana, when you write your answer, you change whatever you want, you change whatever you have to change according to your quadrants, right? And then after that, 90 plus they no longer exist, and then the only thing that exists, it is this angle. So that's what you're going to do here. So it means already here you are also going to say sine squared in the second quadrant. How is sine in the second quadrant? So sine in the second quadrant is positive, so it means so your answer is going to be what? It's going to be cos squared 18 degrees. Why do I say cos? Because we are given 90, and if we are given 90, it means so your sign need to change to what? To cos. So your answer is going to be cos squared 18 degrees. Why do I say 18 degrees? Because remember here when we write our answer, 90 plus no longer exists, and the only thing that exists is that angle that is on the right. So Limonana guys, we're going to do the same thing. 90 plus will no longer exist, and then we are going to have 18 degrees. So it means so your answer is going to be what? Cos squared 18 degrees plus sine squared 18 degrees. And then after that guys, when you reach this point, the only thing that you need to be aware of, you just need to act like you are having cos squared theta plus sine squared theta, because at the end of the day 18 degrees is an angle and theta is also an angle. So in order for you not to be that confused, you can do this, and then after doing this, then you are going to see this thing is the same as what? It is the same as sine squared theta plus cos squared theta, because your sine is positive and your cos is also positive. And we know according to our identities, when we are having sine squared theta plus cos squared theta, your answer is going to be what? To be 1. Guys, so yeah, that is going to be your answer, guys. So guys, yeah, I hope you understand. So guys, and then we have the next question. So guys, the next question says sine 360 minus theta, and then multiply by cos 180 plus theta divided by sine 270 multiply by cos 360 minus theta plus multiply by sine 90 plus theta. So guys, in this question, it's simple, like guys, as you can see, it's identical to what we've been doing, guys. So yeah, guys, to answer this question, the first thing that you need to do, you need to check, you are given sine 360 minus theta, guys. So it means, right? So it means, you're going to say, how is our sine in the fourth quadrant? Why? Because 360 minus theta, it is found in the fourth quadrant. And how is your sine in the fourth quadrant? So guys, you know in the fourth quadrant, that's where cos belongs. So because of that's where cos belongs, it means your sine is going to be negative. So your sine and your tan will be negative when they get in the fourth quadrant, right? So it means your answer will be negative sine theta. Okay guys, and then you put it in the bracket, and then after that you say, how is your cos in the third quadrant? Why? Because 180 plus theta, it is found in the third quadrant. And how is your cos in the third quadrant? As you can see guys, in the third quadrant, that's where tan belongs. So it means your sine and your cos, when they come to the third quadrant, they are going to be negative. So guys, your answer will be negative cos theta all over. And then after that guys, we are having sine 270. So guys, please note, speaking of special angles, please note, guys, when you are given whether it's sine 30 degrees or cos 30 degrees or tan 30 degrees, as long as it's 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and 60 degrees, please note, guys, you just take it to your calculator straight away. There's nothing else you can do about it. Even also when you have a scenario like this, whereby actually guys, we were expecting this to be like 270 minus theta or 270 plus theta. Marawena, as you can see, they only wrote what? 270. So in order for you to know, can I put this in a calculator or not? First, it has to be a special angle. If it's not a special angle, then it has to be one of the angles that you find in your summary. Which summary, guys? This summary. So if it's 0, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 270 degrees, or 360 degrees, that simply means, guys, you can put it in your calculator straight away. And also, even when it's 30 degrees, 45 degrees, or 60 degrees, you can put it in your calculator. I hope that's clear, guys. So even here, guys, we are having sine 270. So we put it straight in our calculator, and when we get our answer is what? As negative 1. So guys, here we are going to have what? Negative 1 inside our brackets. And then after that, we're going to say, what is our cos in the fourth quadrant? Why do I say fourth quadrant? Because guys, as you can see, Because guys, as you can see, actually this says cos 360 minus theta. As you can see guys, 360 minus theta is found in the fourth quadrant. So guys, how is our cos in the fourth quadrant? Remember, in the fourth quadrant, that's where cos belongs. So it means our cos in the fourth quadrant is going to be how? Positive, right? So your answer is going to be cos theta. And then after that, we are having sine 90 plus theta. So guys, 90 plus theta, this simply means, so how is your sine in the second quadrant? Why? Because 90 plus theta, it is found in the second quadrant. Wabo guys. And then how is your sine in the second quadrant? Because of in the second quadrant, that's where sine belongs. It means your sine is what? Is positive. Mare guys, please remember, because of we are given 90. Remember, when you are given 90 and 270, it means your sine need to change to what? To cos. So your answer will be what? Cos theta. About guys, I hope you understand. And then after that, what we can say is, so guys, again, we know when we go to our calculator and then we say negative multiplied by a negative. Okay, let's simply say -1 multiplied by a -1. So we're going to get our answer as +1. So it means a negative multiplied by a negative is equal to what? To a positive. So guys, even here, as you can see, you are having negative sine theta multiplied by a negative cos theta. So it means your answer is going to be positive for both of them. So it's going to be sine theta and then cos theta, because they multiplied each other, right? And then below we are having what? We are having -1, and then we have our cos theta, and then we have our cos theta again. So guys, here as you can see, we have cos on top, and then we have cos as our denominator. So they're going to cancel each other, and then after cancelling each other, we're going to have sine theta above, and then below we're going to have -1 multiplied by cos theta. That will be negative what? Cos theta. So guys, as you can see, your answer will be negative cos theta. This is the same as negative sine theta all over. Okay, sorry about that. So guys, this is the same as negative sine theta all over what? All over cos theta. And now we know, according to our identities, sine over cos is equals to what? To tan. So it means your answer will be negative tan theta. Wabo guys. Yeah, as simple as that, guys. I hope you understand. As long as you use the same approach, guys, you're going to understand. So guys, as you can see, guys, the next question says sine 315 degrees multiplied by cos negative 315 multiplied by sine 210 divided by tan 225. So guys, as you can see, I told you when you have a number which is a special angle, whereby if you have 30 degrees, 45 degrees and 60 degrees, you can take it straight away to your calculator. Okay guys, and also I said when you have a number that is in your summary, which is what? Whether it's 0, 90, 180, 270 or 360, you can also take it to your calculator straight away and find your answer. Mara guys, Rona, as we can see here, we don't have 90 degrees, we don't have 180 degrees, we don't have 270, we don't also have 360 degrees. And also guys, we don't have special angles here, whereby therefore we don't have 30 degrees, we don't have 45 degrees, and also we don't have 60 degrees, right? So guys, this simply means when you find a question like this whereby you are only given numbers and they are not part of those numbers that I mentioned, whereby they are the special angles and the numbers that you find in your summary, what you need to do guys is do what? You need to say, okay, remember I said you must focus on what? 90, 180, 270 and 360. So you must check which number is it close to the number that you are given. So guys, as you can see here, we are given what? We are given 315. And then 315 guys is close to what? 360. So you're going to write sine 360. And then we come again guys. We are now having, we are given 315, and then we said 315 is close to what? And then we said it's close to 360. So because of it's close to 360, we are now having 360 guys. So because of we have 360, in order for us to get back to 315, what do we need to do? We need to minus. Do we add or do we subtract? Obviously guys, we minus, we subtract, right? And then what do we subtract with? We can simply say 360. Okay guys, we are going to subtract with 45 degrees. Wabo. So when you go to your calculator and say 360 minus 315, you can get what you can subtract with, right, guys? So it means so so it means so we're going to subtract with 45 in order for us to get back to what? To 315. And then after that, guys, we come to what? Cos negative 315. So guys, cos negative 315 is the same as cos negative theta. And then guys, please note all the time when you are given a negative angle, please note a negative angle equals the fourth quadrant. But guys, you must write it down. Negative angle equals the fourth quadrant. So when you are given what? When you are given sine negative theta, what do they mean? They are meaning, how is your sine in the fourth quadrant? So guys, we know our sine in the fourth quadrant is negative, so our answer will be negative sine theta. And then when you are given tan negative theta, they are simply saying, how is your tan in the fourth quadrant? We know our tan in the fourth quadrant is what? Is also negative. And then when they say cos negative theta, they are simply saying how is your cos in the fourth quadrant. And then we know our cos, according to our summary, our cos in the fourth quadrant, our cos, okay, I agree, guys, the negative, what am I saying? I agree the negative angle means the fourth quadrant. So guys, our cos in the fourth quadrant is positive, right? So it means our answer is going to be positive cos theta. So guys, because of, in this case, we are given cos negative 315. So this simply means cos in the fourth quadrant. How is it? It's positive. So it means your answer is going to be cos 315. Wow, guys. And then after that, you're going to say multiply by what? Sine 210. So guys, you check now, okay, 210 is close to what? So guys, 210 is more close to 180. So because of it's close to 180, you're going to say sine 180 degrees. And then we come again and say, when you are having 180, in order for you to get back to 210, what do you need to do? You need to add 30. So guys, if you add 30, you are going to get what? 210, you're 210. And then after that, we go to the bottom. So guys, 225 is close to what? Guys, it's also close to 180. So it means we are now having what? 180. So in order for us to get back to 215, what do we need to do? Do we need to subtract or do we add? So guys, we add. What do we add? We add 45. So guys, we add 45 in order for us to get back to 215, right? So that will be your answer, guys. So guys, let's focus here. I think guys here, that's your answer. So let us solve it again. Wabo. When I chong, what you have to do is what I did. Okay guys, let's solve it again. Actually here we are having cos 315. So cos 315, guys, 315 is close to what? It is close to 360, right? So you are going to have 360. And then when you have 360, in order for you to get back to what? To 315, what do you need to do? You need to minus. You minus what? 45 degrees. Wow, guys. And then after that, it simply says we are having sine 360 minus 45 multiplied by cos 360 minus 45. So guys, if you want, you can write another step and then add this. Another reason why I added this is because of when I find the answers, I don't want to make a long step. That's my reason, guys. I'm trying to keep my videos short. So guys, after that, actually we are having that, and then after having that, we come again and say, how is your sine in the fourth quadrant? Why do we say fourth quadrant? So guys, your 45, we have 45 and then 30. So guys, as we can see, our 45 and 30 need to act as theta. So it means it's more like we are having 360 minus theta. So guys, 360 minus is found in the fourth quadrant. So how is your sine in the fourth quadrant? It is negative. So your answer need to be negative sine what? 45. Okay guys, and then we come to the second one. 360, cos 360 minus 45 degrees. 360 minus, it is found in the fourth quadrant. And how is your cos in the fourth quadrant? It is positive. So your answer will be cos 45 degrees. Okay guys, and then we come to this one. So here they are saying sine 180 plus 30. How is your? So they're simply saying 180 plus. It is found in the third quadrant. So they are simply saying, how is your sine in the third quadrant? So guys, your sine in the third quadrant is going to be negative. So your answer will be negative what? Sine 30. Guys, and then we go to the denominator. So our denominator, guys, says tan 180 plus 45 degrees. So 180 plus, it is found in the what? In the third quadrant. And guys, as we can see, in the third quadrant, how is our tan in the third quadrant? It is positive. So our answer will be tan what? 45 degrees. And then guys, we come to this point again. I told you when you have your special angles as your angle, it means you can simply put it in your calculator and find your answer. So look, guys, we are there. So it means we are having sine. Okay, we are having negative sine 45 degrees. You put it in your calculator, your answer will be what? Negative square root 2 over 2. Okay, guys, multiply by what? By cos 45. So guys, you take your cos 45, you put it in your calculator. Your answer will be positive square root 2 over 2. Multiply by negative sine 30 degrees. Your answer will be what? Negative half. Okay, guys, all over what? All over tan 45. Wabo. So guys, the reason why I'm putting it in my calculator is because they are special angles. Okay, guys, all over 1. And then after that, we put this all in our calculator. So we're going to have that, guys. Okay. Yeah, guys, you put this in your calculator. Or you can put this, this whole thing. You can put it in your calculator, wabo, guys, and find your answer. So guys, our answer will be... if I'm not mistaken, 1 over 4. Wabo, guys. So yeah, guys, that's it. So guys, in order for you to see, did you get your answer correct? You can simply take the question the way it was asked to you. You can take it like that. Sine 315 multiply by what? By cos negative 315 multiply by what? By sine 210, and then all over tan 225, and then you put it in your calculator, guys. It will give you 1 over 4. But that doesn't mean when you get a question like this, you put it in your calculator and find the answer. You follow what I said you must follow, guys. And then here we are just checking our answer is correct or not. So guys, yeah. So guys, yeah, I did simplify on trigonometry, guys. So guys, next time in the next video, I'll try to do proof and then general solutions and so on and so on. So yeah, guys, thank you, guys. And I hope you understand, guys. If you don't, you can ask me questions. I will answer you, guys. Thank you, guys. And also, please don't forget to subscribe. Because, guys, if you subscribe, I will keep making more videos. Because, guys, if you subscribe, you are simply saying we need more videos like this. So, guys, you are going to motivate me to do more videos for you, guys, so that you can pass your exam. Thank you, guys. I love you too, guys.